the petrodollar. Gold used to be the global reserve currency. Essentially, for countries and individuals, you were only as rich as how much gold you had. Largely, gold was the major global reserve currency. But since that 1974 agreement, the gold standard was dropped and the American petrodollar standard was essentially as adopted, and America became the global reserve currency. Now, how did America get other countries to come on board the petrodollar scheme? A classic example is Iraq. You remember the Iraq War, the Gulf Wars, how Saddam Hussein was eventually killed and all. Right. After Saddam Hussein was eventually taken out, America eventually succeeded in installing its allies as the political leaders of Iraq. However, there was a deal that was done. The deal was not necessarily publicized, but that is what obtains and subsists in Iraq up till now. America essentially, you know, grabbed, locked up, and seized the economic lifeline of Iraq. And what is the economic lifeline of Iraq? It is crude oil. You see, in the world, Venezuela has the largest global crude oil reserves, slightly above 300 billion barrels. After that, you have if I remember very well, after that is Saudi Arabia, slightly around 267 billion, barrels. After that, you have Iran. Iran is number three, around 200 plus billion reserves. I think after that is Iraq. So that makes Iraq a very important country when it comes to the global crude oil ecosystem. What did America simply do? America captured and seized their oil because it is essentially 97% of their revenue. How did America do it? They built a system, and that system is that for every barrel or liter of crude oil that Iraq sells, the payment for that batch of crude oil is not made to Iraqi central bank. It is made to the Federal Reserve Bank in New York, to the American central bank, essentially. So when Iraq sells oil, it is America that collects the money, and America can do as it so wishes with the money. The oil is Iraq's, but the revenue for the oil, Iraq cannot eat its oil, it cannot drink its oil, it cannot convert its oil to infrastructure, it cannot use crude oil to pay its staff, its government employees, it cannot use crude oil to run the budget. It must use money, and that money has to be petrodollars. Don't forget, the money is paid to the US. Now, what the US now does is that every month, the Iraqi government essentially submits its budget to the US. And the US now decides how much it